Ever wondered if your entire team can juggle the books in QuickBooks simultaneously without everything descending into a digital free-for-all? Or perhaps you've been in that all-too-common scenario. It's month end. Everyone needs to access QuickBooks, and suddenly you're playing a frustrating game of who's logged in now. If you've ever grappled with the question, can multiple users access the same QuickBooks account? Then you're in the right place, because today, we're not just answering that question. We're diving deep into the nuances, the limitations, the solutions, and ultimately, how you can optimize your QuickBooks experience for collaborative success. Let's begin by tackling the most straightforward scenario, QuickBooks Online. This is where multi-user access truly shines, designed from the ground up for collaborative work in the cloud. The very essence of cloud-based software is accessibility from anywhere, at any time, by anyone with the right credentials. So, can multiple users access the same QuickBooks Online account? The resounding answer is yes. QuickBooks Online is inherently built for multi-user environments. Because it's a web-based application, multiple users can log in simultaneously from different locations, using different devices, without interfering with each other's work. It's like everyone having their own secure portal into the same financial data, working concurrently. One person could be entering expenses, another could be invoicing clients, while a third might be reconciling accounts, all at the exact same moment. This real-time collaboration is a game changer for many businesses, fostering efficiency and reducing the kind of delays that often plague single-user systems. Now, let's shift our focus to QuickBooks Desktop. This is where the answer becomes a bit more nuanced. Can multiple users access the same QuickBooks Desktop account? Yes, but with some significant caveats and requirements. Unlike its cloud-based counterpart, QuickBooks Desktop is fundamentally a single-user application by default. To enable multi-user access, you need to purchase a multi-user license. The number of simultaneous users you can have depends on the specific edition of QuickBooks Desktop you own. For instance, QuickBooks Desktop Pro typically supports up to 3 simultaneous users, Premier up to 5, and Enterprise Solutions can accommodate up to 40 users. These are not just theoretical limits. They are hard limits enforced by the software's licensing. If you try to exceed your licensed user count, the additional users will be locked out. Furthermore, for multi-user access to work effectively with QuickBooks Desktop, the company file must be hosted on a network server or a shared drive that all users can access. This means setting up a network environment where the QuickBooks company file resides in a central location, and all users connect to that file over network. Each user then launches their own copy of the QuickBooks Desktop software on their individual computer and connects to the shared company file. This setup requires a bit more technical expertise and can involve considerations like network speed, server performance, and regular backups of the shared file. One key difference to note with QuickBooks Desktop's multi-user mode is how it handles concurrent access. While multiple users can be in the file simultaneously, they might encounter restrictions depending on what specific tasks they are performing. For example, if one user is actively working on bank reconciliation, another user might be locked out of that specific function until the first user completes their task. While it allows for concurrent entry and viewing, some critical or sensitive operations might become temporarily exclusive. This is a crucial distinction from QuickBooks Online's truly simultaneous, unrestricted multitasking. However, if you have very specific industry needs that are better met by the desktop version's advanced features, or if you prefer a one-time purchase model and have the infrastructure or plan to invest in it, for a local server, QuickBooks Desktop might still be a viable option. For businesses with a large number of users requiring simultaneous access to advanced features, QuickBooks Desktop Enterprise often becomes a preferred choice due to its higher user capacity and robust functionalities. Beyond just a choice of platform, there are best practices that apply regardless of whether you're using QuickBooks Online or desktop to maximize your multi-user experience. Firstly, clearly define user roles and responsibilities. This goes hand in hand with setting up appropriate user permissions. Everyone on the team should understand what their specific tasks are within QuickBooks and what areas they are responsible for. This minimizes confusion, reduces the risk of accidental errors, and ensures accountability. Secondly, regularly review and update user permissions as your business evolves. So do roles and responsibilities. What might have been appropriate access for a user 6 months ago might not be today. Periodically review who has access to what and adjust permissions as needed to maintain security and efficiency. Thirdly, implement a clear communication strategy. Even with simultaneous access, good communication is vital. If someone is working on a particularly sensitive or complex transaction, a quick heads up to other team members can prevent conflicts or misunderstandings. Tools like internal chat systems or even simple emails can be incredibly helpful. Fourthly, for QuickBooks desktop users, ensure a robust network infrastructure. This includes having a reliable server, sufficient network bandwidth, and regular network maintenance. A slow or unreliable network will significantly hamper multi-user performance, leading to frustration and lost productivity. Consider professional IT support if you're not confident in managing your own network. Fifthly, back up your data regularly. This is a golden rule of data management, but it bears repeating, especially in a multi-user environment. For QuickBooks Online, automatic cloud backups are a major advantage. For QuickBooks Desktop, establish a consistent backup schedule and store backups in multiple secure locations. Even with multiple users, a single corrupted file can bring your operations to a halt. Finally, leverage the audit trail. Both QuickBooks Online and Desktop offer robust audit trails that track every change made to your financial data, including who made the change and when. In a multi-user environment, the audit trail is an invaluable tool for accountability, troubleshooting, and investigating discrepancies. Make it a practice to review the audit trail periodically, especially if you notice unusual activity. In conclusion, the answer to can multiple users access the same QuickBooks account is a resounding yes, but the how and to what extent are entirely dependent on your QuickBooks version. QuickBooks Online offers seamless, simultaneous cloud-based collaboration with granular permissions, making it ideal for distributed teams and those seeking maximum flexibility. QuickBooks Desktop provides multi-user capabilities through licensed user packs and a network setup, catering to businesses that prefer a local installation and may have specific feature requirements. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.